Hello, everybody. So, yep, a lot has happened. You all finally made it over the River Styx. Uh, Turns out it was fairly easy. Uh, Olga and Anais had a bit of a conversation about Anais's clear insecurities about how people don't seem to trust her yet, and how Olga pretty well said, well, yeah, people don't inherently trust you, and you just kind of have to deal with it. And then she got shot. And then Grung tried to fight them, but they ended up fumbling, and then they punched each other, and then they were knocked out. And so they came back to the other side of the river Styx, and now you have a bag of Grung.
Though we were gonna have a conversation before they got to us.
Mm-hmm. So, in any case, let's continue on from that point, shall we? So you were going to have a conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, before they get there, I feel like Willie would have just gone up to Puddles to be like, "Hey, you okay?"
Puddles is angry. She's stomping a little bit. She's she's like, I did not. Anna should learn to. I'm angry.
Hey, I get you. It was a bit of an overreaction, but I think I can kind of see her point. Not about what you said, but I mean, if I'm honest, I've noticed that most of the party, not you necessarily, but she hasn't exactly been given the warmest welcome the whole time she's been here. She's probably just on edge about it.
Well, she needs to learn to I don't know, not blow things up. Maybe people will trust her more. Like escalate it, you know? Putting words in my mouth.
I know, it ain't exactly fair. I guess I just have sympathy for both sides here. I guess you have a right to be mad, but I don't think it's gonna help either of yous to feel better if you stay mad about it.
She huffs and she stomps a bit more and she's like, just give me a minute and I'll try to calm down.
Yeah, of course. Just wanted to make sure it wouldn't, eat at you.
She nods and she just keeps stomping to use up the energy of anger, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna work on this, and she just kind of stomps a bit away and then stomps in a circle, and it lets the step slowly start slowing down.
Yeah, Willie's just smiling at her at that, just like, okay, good, good. She's
Okay. Would anyone else like to do anything? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, eventually, after waiting for what seems to be you would probably gather maybe about 15, 20 minutes or something. Uh, Eventually, the large boat vehicle that that was carrying your vehicle and everyone, you know, it parks on the other side, parks to your dock, and starts letting everyone out of the boat. You see dozens upon dozens of Dune Rider vehicles start to, make their way out and drive out and stuff. And eventually you see yours finally come out with Olga and Anais still in the helm from what you could see from where you're at. And Olga begins to drive the demon grinder up to your guys' position and parks at a safe distance away from y'all. I guess what I'm saying, it's not like right next to you, but it's like you get what I mean.
Try not to run us over, basically.
Yep. Anyways, and yeah. And Anais just sort of waves just to kind of let you know, they're here.
Lily waves back and then squints and is like, is Olga holding a sack over her back? What's the bag?
Wait.
What's the bag?
So Anais looks over at Olga and she's just sort of like, do you want to explain it to them or shall I?
I think you got the worst of it, so you can explain if you want. You can have the honor.
Oh, so these two little shits in this bag shot me in the back while we were on the boat. Don't know what the hell they are. They seem to be frog-looking things with devil horns on their heads. So, I assume that they are imps of some kind. Or at least they are imps now. I do not know what they were before.
I think Anna, you said last session that she thought they were grown.
And if I were to gather a guess, they are certainly too small to be bullywogs in their past life, so I have to imagine they are grung.
Puddles
Oh,
clicks.
you got shot? Are you okay?
Yeah, I am doing better now, thank you.
Why did you put them in a sack?
Because they knocked each other out. And also, we thought that it might be wise to question them as to who sent them. I have a few ideas, but you know what they say about assuming.
Well, that and like, I don't know. I didn't see there was more of them, and I didn't want to risk them, attacking us. So I thought maybe having these two with us would discourage the others.
Sort of a hostage sort of situation.
A little bit
Fair enough.
hostage.
A little bit.
I guess it's fair considering they shot you, so.
Well, we do not plan on keeping these two things. What we do with them now, I suppose, is up to the rest of you. Or at least we wanted to talk to the rest of you before making any rash decisions with these two.
Alright, well, if we're gonna try to interrogate him, maybe we should good cop, bad cop it. I'll be the good cop.
I will take a break. I still need to... I may be doing good, but I'd rather just take it easy just for a moment.
Puddles, you be the bad cop.
Puddles gives Willie a look. She's like, I guess.
I thought it would be very funny if it was like very clear that Enzo is right there, the obvious choice for bad cop, and Willie just looks at Puddles and is like, Puddles.
Heck yeah.
I do love that.
Yeah.
Enzo definitely thought for a second, was like, I guess I have to be bad cop. And then, when he volunteers Puddles instead, he's like, we can see how that plays out.
He's like,
I can be intimidation cop. We can be guards. She nudges Enzo. We can be the guards. I already scared them a little.
Oh, good thinking. Ooh. Enzo, you be like sexy cop.
Did
Hmm.
Willie
Okay.
actually say that?
Yes.
Oh my...
Okay.
Puddles is side-eyeing Enzo now.
Enzo has been a salty little shit, and he's still in a mood, but that does make him smile a little bit. and he says, "I'll give it my best shot, boss."
Oh, come on. You don't even gotta do any work. Look at you. Anyway.
so as you're doing that,
Puddles gives a little...
Anais sort of motions her hand to Olga and asks her to hand her the bag.
Olga does so.
Okay, so Anais slings the sack over her shoulder and begins to walk over to some two large enough rock formations a little bit to the side. And she begins, taking each of the grung out of the sack and seats each of them on one of the rocks.
How much do they look like grown?
pretty close to Grung. Again, the only real difference between them and a regular Grung is obviously, like, the large horns coming out of their head, and, like, the elongated, like, imp tail coming out of their back. And, like, you notice, like, their hands are a little... They got slightly longer fingernails, and their hands...
And little
tend to be-
wings.
and little wings. They do have wings. And you notice that their hands are a little bonier than usual.
Yeah, Puddles takes in the side of them as they're like become visible, and she takes a moment and she covers her mouth and she just shuts her eyes and she takes a very long inhale and exhale.
So
I can do
after
this.
after she positions them down, she takes like a flask of water that she's been carrying on her and just puts the cork in her pocket, and she then splashes water on both of them just to sort of wake them up. And have a nice nap. And they just continue that, just like talking amongst each other, like, what's going on? Where am I? What's going on?
But in like a language we
Whoa,
can't
whoa
understand.
there, fellas. Hey, hey.
It's a language we can't understand.
Take a deep
though, right?
breath.
But it's
Yeah. Willie can't understand, but he can understand that they're panicking, so he's like, hey, take a deep breath. You're fine. He's trying to calm them down.
yeah, I mean, although they do realize that their hands and legs are both bound.
Hmm.
So they just kind of, they look over, the two of them, they stop panicking and they take a moment to look at each of you. And they stop to look at Puddles the longest. And then they sort of look at each other. And then back at Puddles. And then back at each other. The red one sort of, has sort of a confused look and sort of just twitches his head is sort of like a, you seeing this sort of head twitch? And, like, the green one looks over and then back at the red one and sort of gives sort of an expression of like, yeah, I kind of do know what I'm seeing.
She is completely. She's definitely in like everything's like wrapped up right now, just like as a reminder.
Yeah,
You
I
what
know.
she looks like,
But they know the silhouette of their own people.
right?
The legs are kind of hard to ignore.
Right. Yep. She's kind of. She's noticing that they're looking at her. She's like, "Do I be a bad cop now?"
Maybe we should switch roles. They seem like you might be a better in than me.
Oh, okay. So Puddles kind of hops over to them a little bit closer. She's like, "Hello? Do you understand common?"
They just sort of look at each other and just... The red one just sort of shakes his head no.
Hey, he knows that much. She glances at Willie and she's like, "Okay," and she looks back to them, and after like a moment of running the words through her head, she asks in Infernal, "Do you know Infernal?" So she's speaking like a devil in front of all you guys.
So, I mean, when Infernal basically looks to you, to the few of you that do not know Infernal, it's basically kind of like a lot of slow hisses and sort of like backwards Latin, essentially. It's basically just Latin backwards with a lot of hissing. But, weirdly enough, since you are in the plane of Avernus, the whole infernal damaging your ears and causing you to feel pain, that doesn't happen. Since obviously you are in the plane of Avernus, so that's not an issue. So, just making that clear.
Yeah, I talked with him about that ahead of time because otherwise I would have had her say everyone cover their ears.
Yep. But anyways, so yeah, because I guess Puddles knows Infernal, Olga knows Infernal.
Mhm.
Is that it, or am I missing anybody else?
Enzo sure doesn't know Infernal.
Okay.
Willie only knows Grawlix, which is the language of Toonkinds.
Yep.
Ah.
So, Olga, you basically can hear the entire conversation that is going on between Puddles and the Grung. Although Gargunth just he does sort of make a mention that, like,
If need be, I can translate for the rest of you. If that is necessary.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
anyways, so now that the Grung they know a language they can speak. They're like, yes, we can speak it.
Which one's saying that?
The red one.
The red one.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, good. What's your names? I'm Puddles.
And they look to each other and let's see. Just give me one moment. My name is Un, and this is Ning. So, Un, which, let me just write that down. There you go. Un and Ning.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Can I ask why you attacked my companions?
Our warlord demanded your heads.
Ah!
Yes, but this one thought we should scout ahead, get more honor, and and somehow that would bring us to get ourselves higher in our station, but clearly I shouldn't have listened to some green little upstart. Oh, don't blame me for that. This was all your doing. You're the one that thought, oh, well, we'll just wait for the skinnier human to get when she's separated enough, and then shoot her in the back. You're lucky that Torink was able to shoot her with the crossbow, because apparently you couldn't shoot for shit with your arrows. Yeah, well, I know how to do a fucking punch. You want to see? And they just...
Willie leans over to Gargunth and whispers, "Are they fighting? They look like they're fighting."
The red one and green one are fighting amongst each other. Apparently, this was the green one's plan.
Oh.
Or at least the red one blames the green one. The green one, on the other hand, does not see it as such.
Puddles does turn to the others and tells them about them following commands from their... Did they say warlord?
Yep.
Warlord? Who's the warlord?
I'll ask. And she turns back to the Grung and... Who is your warlord?
You do not know the mighty warlord.
Oh, we're not from around here.
They look at each other again.
And Puddles...
I can understand why they would not know. Why would you not know?
Oh, Puddles, she's like, I'm not a devil. And she starts, like, pulling off her hood so they can see her more clearly.
Their eyes kind of go wide once they're kind of able to see your skin color just a little bit more.
So she's about this covered.
Yeah, they see the orange in your pattern and just sort of like, oh shit! Did the boss send an orange one?
Can Puddles hear that?
Yeah. Oh shit! Did the boss send an orange one? I have no idea. I didn't know we had any other orange ones. Wait, she's not. Wait, is she complete? Is she orange? The red one sort of takes squints and tries to take a little bit of a better look at you.
Puddles is being scrutinized. She fidgets a little.
Willie notices her anxiety and kind of like inches a little closer, like, "Hey, is there a problem?"
seem weirded out that I'm orange.
I think that orange is a lovely color on you, for one, Puddles. But also, why would that have significance?
Look, look, my lady. We didn't actually mean to insult you, or if we have offended you in any such manner, we apologize and shut up. Like that shit matters, you stinking little red upstart. You stinking little red bootlicker.
Puddles sort of murmurs to Willie, she's like, I think I'm important.
Oh.
You know that shit doesn't matter down here. Well, and you shut up. You are young. You do not know of the ways. Well, the ways are stupid, and they don't matter anymore because we're in fucking hell, and just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up, Ning.
Okay,
They say
look,
the name of their warlord yet?
no, they just thought it was weird that I didn't know his name. But
Okay, so look, okay. I am sorry, my lady. We did not mean to offend you and your entourage of, I guess what I assume are your trophies.
Oh, good. Chokes. Chokes laugh.
Puddles is not
This
laughing.
is being translated by
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle, and they're called that, yeah, and so it just kind of like raises his eyebrow.
Our warlord.
Well, he's like, whoa, hey, I'm a piece, but
Puddles kind of like waves a hand to get them to sort of be a little bit quieter, and she's like, were you sent after us specifically?
Yes.
But you didn't know I was here.
No, we did not know you were here, my lady. Had we not, we would have been a lot more cautious in our approach, obviously. We would have... I mean, obviously, we would have never tried to attack any piece of your property, ma'am. It is obvious that... Again, will you stop it with the fucking bootlicking?
Which one is calling it bootlicking again?
Ning, the green rung.
Puddles... She stands a little bit taller and kind of tries to carry herself with a little bit more importance. And she said, well, I'm glad you've seen the error of your ways. Because you shouldn't be attacking my people.
No. Obviously, we would not have it. Had we known, we obviously would have. We would have explained it to the warlord that it was unbecoming of such a thing.
Yes. As this group is under my control, I've got this. We're on an important mission that's very secret, but it is important.
Oh no, we know of your mission. You all are wanting to overthrow the Archdevil, the Archdevil Zariel.
Guys, they know about us. They know what we're doing.
I mean, we've heard tales of many exploits. Like the Skull Rebellion against the Hag down the road. His rebellion was mighty and he blew up the entire facility there. Then there was the Crab Rebellion not too far away from that.
She's like letting this all get translated, but she's nodding. She's like, yes, those were our deeds. We are here to change things for the better.
Well, I mean, obviously, you're wanting to... I mean, it's obviously... I mean, you clearly are wanting a position that is worthy of your station. So... But, it seems... It seems the warlord Thul-Suk did not know.
His name's Thul-Suk, guys. I think that name was mentioned to us, right? He was big. Like when we were at the last place we were at. She's saying it to the team.
It does sound familiar.
Runs to notes.
Puddles. Wait, what is it?
Runs to notes.
I know I wrote that down, but I don't remember where.
Oh no.
Oh no. Anyways,
So Puddles is like, well, since you understand the situation better, I assume you're going to tell your companions and your allies that you're going to explain to them the misunderstanding and that we should be left alone, right?
I found my notes.
cool.
Haha.
Anyways,
Did you hear what I said?
sorry, what did you say, hun?
I gotta say it again.
It's okay.
Oh, my brain. She was basically like, well, now that you understand where your misunderstanding was, you can go and tell your companions the clarification and that we should be left alone to do our job and not be attacked anymore.
The green one, while you're talking with the red one, is just kind of fuming and mad. Whilst the red one is kind of just panicking and nodding, just sort of like, oh yeah, yes, of course.
Puddles, notices the green one.
The green one does not bother to meet you into the eye.
And Puddles is continuing to stand as tall as she can, and even like gives a little bit of a croak just because it feels right in the moment. And she's like, good. So, what are you going to do?
We will inform the warlord. We will inform the warlord and any warbands we seek.
She nods and she glances at her friend. She's like, is there anything else we want them to ask them or tell them or anything? After, like, I'm assuming all this is getting explained to everyone
Yep,
as it's
it
going.
is.
Yeah. Willie shrugs, looks at the others.
We should do something about full suit crew.
Like, what would we do, though?
Are we telling them like, hey, don't bother us, and
Yes.
like that's getting taken to full suit? Okay.
Yes, that's what I told them.
Then
Because
hopefully they
apparently-
listen to that.
Apparently that makes enough sense to them. They're jumping on it really quick.
Okay.
Curious if Thulsuk will jump on it, but yeah, that's about best we can do with them.
Should we let them go?
The
So they
red
can
one's
tell
kind of
people?
like looking with an eyes of like he's pleading. The green one is still just angry.
Aw. Puddles is like, I'm going to let them go if nobody wants to stop me. And I'd like to be the one
Yeah,
to do it. Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Should we intimidate the green one?
Intimidate the... Well, he's obeying, though. Did Olga say that?
The red
Olga
one.
didn't.
Wait.
Oh no, the red one is more than willing to agree.
Yes,
The
red
green
is
one
the
has
respect-
still been obstinate the entire time and is refusing. Basically, continually just kind of just glaring at the red grung and calling him a bootlicker.
Yarugo, sorry I interrupted you.
There you go.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna say that Olga did not say that out loud. So,
Okay.
but is anybody noticing the green one not being exactly compliant? Just clearly shutting his mouth to get away from us.
I feel like Willie would be just, like, aware enough to be like, what about the one who keeps calling him a bootlicker?
Puddles kind of gives Willie like a do we really have to look, but finally she's like, I guess I'm playing bad cop after all. And she leans down to the green grung. She's like, you understand too, right?
He just glares at you.
Enzo will do his job as sexy guard, and he'll waggle his eyebrows, but also he'll grin real big and show off his big sharp teeth if that helps her intimidate at all.
Okay. Roll intimidate with advantage then.
Okay. Oh boy.
I want to say Olga's using minor illusion to make those guys look even scarier.
Ah, heck yeah. Make us terrifying.
She's changing the mood lighting.
Come
She's
out.
doing everything.
Willy big muscles.
Fucking, if Tree rolls really low, she changes the mood lighting, but it's to sexy mood lighting instead on accident.
Oh no.
It's like, oh no!
So, what is my intimidation? 0. So first roll is a 16. Second roll didn't come out. Come on out. 17. So 17.
So just flat 17.
Yeah.
Let's see. Basically, running this on just regular grung tables. So let me just look at my grung stat blocks for a second. Oh no, yeah, they are not. Okay, well, this one might count for a little bit more. Okay, so you do see him begin to sweat a little bit at that, but he is still glaring at you. And through kind
I
of
bet I could scare him.
and through gritted teeth, he basically just says, "Fine."
She bares her teeth back at him. She's like, good.
He spits in your face.
He's not gonna do anything, but he looks like he's about to run over and just fucking smack the guy.
Actually, Olga does do something though.
The
Well,
red
She's been
grung,
standing there. She
the red grung, just sort of like, "What the hell are you doing, Ning?
She does
Fuck
some-
off!"
She stumbles back a bit. She's like,
wait, yeah.
Wait, hold
The
on, Yara's
moment-
trying to do something.
Okay, go
Yeah.
on.
The moment he spat, she smacked him upside the head with her crossbow.
oh.
Not enough to knock him out again, but you know, she gave him a good smack.
Fucking
I'm
crazy.
really trying to intimidate him even further. Can I put the fear of God in him?
Fucking knife-eared bitch!
She strikes him again.
Ah!
Oh!
Never mind, I think Olga's got it.
I mean, Willie can join in. She's like, I'm the silent cop who smack.
Olga. I just feel like Willie would have stormed over, grabbed him by like the fucking, what's it called, the muzzle?
Yeah.
Just made the green one look at him like, listen here, you little shit! And like, even though the guy doesn't understand, just like the raw anger of what he's saying would probably go through.
And
Yep.
he's immune to poison, so
Yep, he's immune to
Yeah.
poison.
I bet they'd notice that. I think.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to roll for intimidate for this, but also, can I say that he is like so angry at them that he's accidentally casting vicious mockery?
Aw.
Sure.
I could
All right,
Misty
let me-
Step 12 inches and cast fear, but
Just like a weird circle around them.
That is a dirty 20.
Sure, that is enough.
Yeah, so Willie Brab's just like, listen here, you little shit, how fucking dare you? And he is just going off on him, to the point where he, like, he is like so angry that he is snarling. He practically fucking barked when the guy spat on Puddles. He's pissed, and it is coming through in just how fucking angry he is, to the point where Vicious Mockery has been cast. And can I say that the 20 success means it just does the damage, or does he have to succeed Wisdom?
He does have to succeed Wisdom, but I mean, he is just a regular grung, so we will see. He probably does not. It's probably still kind of high for him, but we'll see. Where is my D20, fella? Okay. Okay, I'll accept the teddy bear D20. Up. 13.
He had to beat a 15, I believe. Let me check my...
Either way, he didn't.
Yeah, so no, he takes a solid 6 damage from that, just for flavor.
Okay, he's accepted. Or yep. So that happens to him. Let me see. Where's the don't need to get Yankee. Where the fuck are the grung in this stupid book? Okay. 149. There you go. Mordenkainen, organize your fucking book. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, that does hurt him a bit. It does sting him, and that is kind of enough for him to still not technically lose the glare, but he has sort of just shrunken down just a bit.
He just ends it off with, "You better fucking listen to what she has to say, or I swear to God, you a disrespectful little shit."
No, he can't understand that.
I mean, he's still glaring, but he has clearly just sort of shrunken down just kind of a bit. He's less cocky, I guess, in his presence, I guess.
Puddles looks at everyone and she's like, what, you think that's enough?
Better be. If I see your ass again, you little shit.
Enzo will nod and say, "It's the best you'll be getting out of him without actual torture at this point." And then he will like come up to Puddles and be like, "Are you okay?"
And she waves a hand. She's like, "Not yet. Wait till they're gone. I need to still look strong."
Okay.
Enzo will nod and back away immediately on her order.
So Anais approaches with like a little dagger, and she sort of looks to Puddles like, "Are you okay with me cutting them loose?"
And she nods. She's like, "We're letting you go. Now keep your word."
And they sort of drop down to the ground onto their knees and get up, and the red one, you know, is still looking apologetic, but the green one, he's still a little angry. But you know, he's like, "Okay, thank you. We will tell them of you."
She nods.
And they do begin to run away.
Olga aims her crossbow at them as they go, and then she lowers it and said, "Nah, can you imagine?"
Once they're far away enough,
Puddles drops to the ground. Ah!
Willie's rushing over like, "I'm so proud of you, baby girl. Oh my God, you did so good. Oh, you're such an actress. You should be on the stage. Look at you."
Oh, I don't know what I would have done if they hadn't listened to me. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to torture anybody. I'm not actually
You did
a scary
wonderful.
grung. And she's like wiping her face. That was so gross.
"I'm so sorry. Oh, you did great. You were amazing. Look at yous. Look at yous. They believed every moment of it."
Yeah. I guess because I'm orange. I guess.
You carried yourself like a real queen. Look at ya. Oh, I got it. And he gets on a knee and he bows down like, oh, Puddles.
Oh, no, this is weird. Don't do
He's
this.
gassing her up.
And she
He
glances.
stands and he's like, all right, too weird, all right.
Was there something you wanted to do? There's something I could do still. Is something that happens while they're gone, or is there a time moment more for me to do
Nah,
something?
I think they've already ran off.
Okay. She's like, well, I guess we need to make sure that the Grung notice if we run into any of them. They're gonna have to, I guess, see that I'm here as an orange Grung. I feel like we're in some sort of Grung Devil territory. Everybody comfortable with me, keeping some stuff off?
I'm fine with it.
So they can see that I'm orange?
That's fine.
It might help us,
You're
not get...
comfortable with it.
Well, I just don't want to hurt anybody. Everyone will have to keep away from me. Except Will.
And then Enzo accidentally bumps her. Uh-oh.
she does that. Except for Willie, I guess.
Yeah, I'm safe for you.
She doesn't know about Enzo.
For now, we are equipped enough to heal and take care of any mishap that could happen. So I think we are safe for the most part.
I guess that's true. So she starts taking off her hood and taking off her shoes, and she kind of like spreads her little froggy feet because the shoes actually kind of brined her froggy feet pretty bad. And then she takes off her gloves. And I drew a picture of it because I thought this might happen.
Oh.
So she's walking around like this now.
Oh, cutie, cutie.
Willie looks at Enzo and is kind of like looking expectantly as if like, hey, say something. Because he's like, look at her. Look at her.
I'm so sorry because Enzo's not gonna say something, but also I think it's really funny, like Willie like looking at Enzo because Enzo like just looks at him like raises an eyebrow, tilts his head.
Willie just rolls his eyes like, oh, you don't understand romance, and just goes, you look great, Puddles.
if Willie like really aggressively like rolls his eyes and then says that directly after staring at Enzo, I think Enzo can put it together and he can just roll his own eyes. But he still won't say anything.
Willie will genuinely look at Puddles and says, you look great, it's so nice to see you.
And she smiles a little bit, sort of shyly. She's like, I kind of feel naked like this.
Nah, you ain't seen what real naked looks like. Us Toons? So many of us don't even gotta wear clothes.
Ah.
You seen that guy Michael Mouse? He's just got pants.
Ah.
And even that is a rarity.
I see. She shoves her gloves in her shoes in her bag. But I'm assuming she has a pack.
You do. Or at the very least, you can just toss it into the vehicle. Toss it into the trunk.
She'd want to keep it on her person because it's still, like, she's been touching them, so
Yeah.
they're poisonous.
Mm-hmm. Well, if that has been taken care of, do the rest of you want to go ahead and hit the road, as it were?
Get the what?
To hit the road.
Hit the road.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is not even in character. I just like didn't understand at all for a second.
But yeah, that's what she said.
Yes.
Okay.
Willie just grins and does like a hand motion, like, lead the way, milady.
Okay. Alright. So you do. And you continue on your on the demon grinder. And you continue along. Until eventually you start noticing. Well, actually, Olga, make a perception check since you're the one that's driving.
Oh lordy, alright.
Designated driver.
It was a perception?
Yep.
24.
Yeah, okay. So you definitely see the other demon grinder that's kind of driving up to you.
She squints. I was like, someone might want to get up on one of the weapons or brace yourselves, because we got some friends coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Another one of them.
So as the vehicle begins to come up closer to you, and let me just go ahead and get a picture of the very strange golden masked individuals that begin to crawl out of the demon of this other demon grinder's openings a bit. They're sort of all scurrying and crawling about, kind of like spiders on the wall, essentially, as they're all just kind of coming out of every crack and crevice. And you see these weird little guys.
Ooh, eerie.
I don't like baby headmen.
No.
Oh, that ain't pleasant. Oh, that's real nasty. Oh no.
All right. Well, a couple of them begin jumping onto your vehicle.
I hate this. I hate
Can
this.
Olga
I hate
yank?
this.
Can Olga yank away when they start jumping?
Let me see. Well, first, let me get the demon grinder's stats. Actually, I should just give the demon grinder's stats to you, since that would probably be better. So give me a moment.
Or hit the brakes or something. That'd be funny. They jump into
Brakes are-
thin air and they get run over.
No, that's just a regular double. No, that's not it. Where the hell are the Infernal War Machine's stats? No, that's a heckler. Ooh, that's super frustrating and dumb. No, that's... Oh, and let me guess. I can't do it because D&D Beyond expects me to buy the fucking book!
Oh no. Don't you have the book?
I do, but they don't count that. Okay. Well, anyways, so what you can do... You have the crushing wheels, you have the helm, which can count as a weapon. You have the chomper that counts as a weapon, but it requires one other crew member to use. You have a wrecking ball, which also requires one person to use, and the 2 harpoon flingers. Each flinger requires one crew member to use.
Can you type those down? Can we make a little list?
Actually, it's gonna be pretty ghetto of me, but I'll just go ahead and just...
I mean, whatever works.
I'll just go ahead and just do that. actually. Sorry for phrasing. I probably should not be using that phrasing. That was terrible of me to do. But, anyways, okay. Boom.
Also, Quinn, while he's doing that, I'm sorry, Puddles turned Enzo down. He had a little moment where he came to talk to her and she's like, no.
Oh.
It's okay.
Okay, hold on. Don't.
You just want to check on her because she just got spat on.
Right, right.
I'll delete that.
Disgusting.
Anywho, sorry about that.
Let's see. Oh, that gets huge.
Yeah, so that is the demon grinder that you can look through.
So we all jumping on a weapon?
If you're wanting to. But you might want to take care of the little guys that are scrambling around on your thing. So go ahead and
Wait.
tell.
So I couldn't hit the brakes?
Okay, so you're wanting to just hit the bricks.
Yeah, I know this won't work more than once, but I want to jape the first few that try and jump, hit the brakes, and then keep going and just like run them over and keep going.
I'm guessing competing dexterity checks, I guess. And you can use the dex of the demon grinder, I guess.
Dumb. Its dex sucks compared to mine. But that's fair. I'm using a vehicle, not my body. Not very good. Oh, sorry. I got a 7.
Yeah, so that's not really quite enough to get these guys off. So you see a couple of them
really
start.
wasn't...
Or,
Wait, I just want to make clear what I was trying to do. I was trying to hit the brakes before they even she knew they were about to try jumping on. Because they'd have to in order if they're getting close like that. She's gonna suspect that. She wanted to stop before they even reached it, not try and shake them off. I know I still lost. I just wanted to explain what she was trying to do.
Yeah. Okay, so she was just trying to just hit the brakes and just shake them off, or essentially.
Yeah. So now you know when she hit the brakes. They had not actually landed yet when she did, but yeah. She'd keep going after that though, so.
Alright, she'd keep going after that. Okay, so that means they still have to make a little bit of a dexterity check. Okay, so one of them just fucked it. So one of them just sort of reached, fell off, and couldn't quite get quite of a grip, and fell off.
What small victory for me!
The other one also sort of failed it. Another failure. One did succeed. So after the other three just sort of leapt, 3 of them just sort of grabbed and fell off, but one was able to desperately sort of cling on and is able to get onto your vehicle.
Oh yay! Oh guys, like everybody get. We got company.
Yep. So this fella is now kind of trying to reach his way and is trying to make his way to one of your wheels with a large halberd in hand.
So where does anyone want me? Because Enzo will get on any of these, or he can climb out and try to physically defend.
You could try going to one of the harpoons and shooting one of the harpoons into him.
I can do that. Okay.
Okay. 'Cause, 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 'cause
everyone's cool with it, I do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and use the harpoon stat, and go ahead and shoot.
After this, I think I know what Willie's gonna do.
Does a 9 hit?
No,
Oh,
it
no.
does not.
Oh, no.
Okay, well that's good because definitely what I meant was 19.
What you meant
I'm
was
just being-
19. Okay.
No, I'm just being a shit. It was a 9.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure it's only +5 to hit. Okay. Alright, so.
No. It's you can't see the 1 in this picture that you took is +15. Don't worry about it. I can see it for you, Dirk. Don't worry.
Sure.
There are 2 harpoon things, right?
There are 2.
If Willie doesn't run to the other one, Puddles might try to help.
Well, anyways, so, Enzo misses. Willie, what are you wanting to do?
I want him to pull out Gargunth, and I want him to look at the enemy vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And I want him to cast with Gargunth Wall of Fire to make a big circle of huge firewall around the vehicle so that it takes big boy damage, because it's going to be stuck in the big circle unless it wants to take even more damage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to inform you, they are driving a demon grinder.
How much health does it have? It has
I would...
200. Okay.
You might want to look at its damage immunities.
Oh, is it immune to fire? Fuck you.
Are the little guys immune to fire?
The little guys are likely not immune to fire, but
Yeah,
there's only
that would
one
still
that is
be
outside
cool.
the vehicle.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
still
fuck
make
their
jumping
car.
on their. Yeah, that would still make jumping on. Heck, you could put that around our vehicle if it's wide enough around. Then, like, no matter where we go.
Oh, that's true. And because it says here, one side of the wall selected by you deals damage. The other side deals no damage. So I could cast it so that the side that we're inside won't damage us, but the outside will damage anyone who tries to come into the wall of fire.
Yeah, that's
could
what I
give
thought
us-
you were doing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. Okay. So can I have Willie tell Olga, like, stop the car?
just stop the car to cast the... Because I was going to say, this is a wall of fire, which means you can't put it on a vehicle that's still moving. You can stop it,
Yeah.
but, and then cast it, but that's if you're...
Oh, I thought since our focus was inside, maybe it would move with us. But dang.
It's got to be on the ground. I mean, you're free to, but I mean that is the
Would
the
you
catch.
prefer I don't?
I mean, you can.
Olga does not mind stopping.
Yeah.
Well, at least for now, she's going to stay on the wheel though and be ready to go and start driving around if need be. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Olga stops, and you point Gargunth outside as Gargunth launches a fire thing or fire circle around the vehicle.
Yep.
Just a wall of
It's-
fire.
And any creature that tries to get through is going to take big boy damage.
Cool. So both vehicles, the car that's been chasing you has sort of stopped. And from, you see the opening, there, you see a hatch on the top of the vehicle sort of open up, and slowly rising from the top is a figure. And I'll go ahead, let me just roll up his stat blocks. There you go. I'll keep that to the side there. And what you see is... Okay, let me just... Copy image. is this fella.
Hubba hubba.
And
Ooh,
and
nasty.
so what he's going to do is he sort of flicks his hands and uses the spell and uses a reaction, which is to negate spell. He negates the fire. He negates the
Oh.
firewall around you and shuts it down.
Oh.
Olga slams
I-
on the. She slams on the gas and goes to ram them. Like, hang on.
Like, okay, that didn't work. Plan B, fuck him up.
Okay, so what he's going to do, he's going to cast again, and he will go ahead and cast Globe of Invulnerability.
Oh.
Okay, can I do something? Can I do something silly after this ram fails?
It's just an auto win.
Well, what do we have to roll to make that not work, if that's a possibility?
Let's see. Well, let me see. Let me just read
Wait,
over the spell.
Globe of Invulnerability not win?
Let me see. Such a spell targets a creature. Spell. Okay, so it's only for spells. Okay, never mind. He
Oh
doesn't-
yeah, I'm not casting car. I'm throwing my car.
Okay. I mean, you can do that.
Okay, I was just like, oh dang.
No. Okay. Sorry. I thought
No,
he
to
had
be
one.
fair, I did look at it and it looks like it is an auto win. It's just not against a physical
It-
vehicle.
No, it's only
It
against
makes
spells.
sense that it's an auto win, but only for spells.
But
Because
anyways,
that'd be pretty fucking broken.
yeah, that'd be just an instant shield, which I thought. Well, I mean, I thought that's what this fella did have, but no. Okay, so you crash into it. It does sort of. Let's see. I have to make it so I have to use their demon grinder. Let's see how
I
well they
do-
dodge.
Just for
Nope.
the sake of she's not going straight on, she's trying to like glance off of them somewhat and cause some damage without like killing her own passengers. So yeah, but
I mean, you do that. You do sort of whack the front, but it does sort of cut. Anyways, so you do, and let's see. And I guess that would we're kind of ramming into his. So let me see what this will do with Playground Bully Tentacle Man. Haha. Let's see. I guess he would have to use his own crushing wheel. So he's going to go ahead and use his own crushing wheel. You have to make a DC, at least, you have to make a dexterity saving throw and get past at least 11.
so I'm using the vehicle's dex again.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, 19.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So let's see. Okay, so so they try to attack you with the crushing wheel, but it barely sort of misses. Let's see. So you do that. Unfortunately, the little imp man is still kind of crawling down, and the little babyface man is still kind of crawling on to the side, and he is holding up his holding up his halberd, ready to sort of jam it into your front wheel.
Somebody please
Can
take care of
Carlos
him.
try to shoot a harpoon at him?
Sure.
Just roll a d20.
Yep.
That's a 12.
I get-
12.
And I guess it's plus 5. 12 plus 5 equals 19.
17.
17?
17. 12 plus 5 is 17.
Okay. Which means for the old Miragun,
I mean, 19 would be great, but
17. Okay, 17 might do it for you. Alright. That just barely was able to get past him and hit him. So, you are able to knock him out, and he finally is able to fall off. Okay, so. Let's see. Yep, they fell off. But the
Pick
demon
you.
grinder is still kind of following you. And this time, are y'all gonna do anything?
Is anybody at any shooty weapons?
Enzo is at one
I'm-
shooty weapon, and Puddles is on the other.
yeah.
So
I
you can
just
shoot
shot. Am I
harpoons.
allowed to shoot again?
Yeah.
Can I, like, do a distant, some kind of inspection to see if there's anything that looks vulnerable on the car? I don't know.
Investigate, I guess.
Okay. That's bad level. Oh no, that's just a 7. Yeah, that's just an 8 total.
Yeah, you don't see anything familiar or anything that you could see as a weakness from this thing. This thing,
So she's
to
just
you,
gonna
looks pretty armored up.
just shoot willy nilly.
Just shoot for the front and hope for the best, I guess.
Am I allowed to still do that, or
You can still just shoot.
okay? Get out of there. Let's see. 17. That would
17?
yeah. Plus 5?
17 plus 5?
Yeah.
So that hits. Roll for 2d8.
2d8.
Yep.
Which one is the 8? This guy?
Yep.
Yeah. Come out. So that's a 4. And another 4. So 8.
So, yep, you do 8 damage to the thing. You start shooting it on its side. Yep, so that's what happens to that. Enzo, you want to go ahead and shooty bang bang?
Yeah.
Go ahead and shooty bang bang the thing.
So we established it was a plus 15, correct? Plus 15 to attack rolls. Yeah.
It's plus
Yeah.
5. It's plus 5 to hit, I'm afraid. Because you're using
See,
the
I have a
demon
I have a problem with that though.
Did you
That's
really-
that's gonna give it a really low roll, and I don't like that.
Well,
So I would kind of prefer it be plus 15.
Does Enzo need to switch weapons?
Because right now it's gonna be a plus. It's gonna come out to a 7.
We're keeping track of how many we've shot,
Yeah.
right?
yep, well,
'Cause
you
we
have
get 10 each.
You get 10 each, so
We've shot 2 each?
and you've shot 1.
I've shot
2.
2.
So you now are down to 8.
How many have you shot, Quinn?
2.
So he's down to 8.
And so like firing like shit again. Like I hate ranged weapons.
Aww. Can you tell Puddles usually shoots with a bow and arrow?
But yeah, that was a 7, Durham. Super didn't get it.
Oh. Okay, so.
Also, Del needs BRB.
Del
Yeah.
needs to BRB? Okay.
Del is BRB'd.
spell is back.
Okay, cool. So, anywho, so, yep, you do that. You were able to do 8 damage. You said.
No,
Or no,
I did not hit.
no.
I got a 7.
No, I was
to-
asking.
to-
No, I was asking the wife.
Yes, I got
Okay.
8 damage.
Okay, cool. Okay. What do Olga and Willie want to do? Or I guess Olga is still just driving.
What if I?
I am
Good.
tempted to throw snakes at them, but
What?
To what?
Throw snakes at
I-
them.
I didn't realize I had the spell Flock of Familiars, and I can make at least 4 snakes if I wanted to. Actually, I don't think
At
I okay.
least.
Are you wanting to just create snakes on the demon grinder?
Oh, I'd be like, here, really throw these snakes. But maybe something that can fly would be better, like an octopus.
Yeah.
Wow. I was gonna ask if we're close enough. Like, if we're close enough that they can hop onto ours, could one of us hop onto theirs?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead
Could
and make
Willie?
Go ahead and make a dex.
Oh boy! Okay.
Olga will drive steady for him.
Go make an athletics check, I guess. Athletics or acrobatics?
I'm gonna go with acrobatics. Oh no.
Was that a bad idea?
Oh no.
So what did you do?
So I rolled a 3, and
Oh.
it's +4, so that's like a 7.
No, that unfortunately does not.
Do you think 4 hawks can pick him up?
The car and tumbles to the ground, and he's in the Family Guy death pose.
Okay, I'm gonna try to have Anais do her own acrobatics check to see if she can grab Willie. Her should be pretty good. Okay, she rolled a 17. So she holds her arm outside of the vehicle, and before Willie can basically just fling himself down the road, she's able to just barely kind of grab him like by the foot and then just sort of pull him into the vehicle.
Well, he's just like,
Let me check something.
all right, that didn't go out well. Let me try that again, and he gets on his feet.
Yes, you crazy thing. Anyways, now it's the other demon grinder's turn. And the other demon grinder is going to hit you with its wrecking ball.
Oh no.
Okay, nope, the wrecking ball doesn't do it. So it swings its wrecking ball, it misses. Now its 2 harpoonmen are going to shoot. First harpoon misses. One hits. So a harpoon is able to hit into your helm. So let's see. Let's roll for damage. Oh! Okay, that means now, since it went past the 10 threshold,
Uh-oh.
let's see. Well, that's okay. No. Okay, you know what? Fine. Never mind. I guess you're good
Oh, good.
for now. At least after it's done, it's now going to try to hit you with its.
Every weapon is manned on our opponent.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. No, never mind. It's just the 2 weapons. Yeah, they're good. Go back around. We'll start with you, honey.
Okay. I guess I'm shooting another harpoon. That's a 20. That's a natural 20.
Okay, you crit. So go ahead and roll damage and do double.
So do I just roll once and then double it? Is that how it works?
I believe so, yes.
That's a 2. Get past. Get past it. Get past it. There we go. And an 8. So 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so now it. Yep, you shoot
It's
it.
20.
You're able to shoot a harpoon right back.
20. That's 20 points of damage.
So
if
it's 20.
doubled.
Oh, so that means now it has to roll the thing now. Okay. So what this demon grinder does, apparently, after you experience a 20 point of damage, that means it has the possibility of rolling a mishap. Equal and down to the mishap threshold. So, yep. Okay. What mishap does it feel? 17? Oh, it has a damaged axle now.
Oh.
The vehicle grinds and shakes uncontrollably. Until the mishap ends, the vehicle has disadvantage on dexterity checks, and all ability checks and rolls made by the creatures on or inside the vehicle have disadvantage. Okay. So, yep. Now that you've damaged its axle, it starts shaking and wobbling. One of these Miragon fucks comes out of the vehicle and begins crawling to the axle to see if it can fix it.
Oh. I wish I
Anyways,
could do another attack.
Quinn.
Can I switch to one of the other? Switch to the wrecking ball?
Sure.
Or
Switch to the wrecking ball. No one's manning it.
yay! I do that. I would like to do a hitty hitty. Well, I'd like to, but I'm not gonna do shit. Well, no, probably not. It's a 14.
Nope. Yep. So you
Yeah, wow.
swing and a miss.
Enzo.
Poor Enzo.
Okay. Willie, what do you do?
Can I man the harpoon to shoot the guy trying to fix the axle?
Sure. Go ahead and hit.
Alright, what do I roll?
You roll to attack with the harpoon gun, with the harpoon stats. So it's 5 to hit.
Okay. Wait, what?
And it'll be against the Miragon's health.
Okay. That's 13, 17?
Let me see.
That should do it.
17?
Yeah.
Yep. As this Miragon is crawling along the vehicle, you shoot it, and you basically kind of pin it to the side of the vehicle with the harpoon.
Ooh, do I roll damage too?
You can roll damage if you'd like, but he is thoroughly pinned there.
That's just 10 damage, but yeehaw.
Yes, rolling
Get
I mean,
fucked,
that
you little
damage is
bastard.
that damage, since it's pinned him to it, it's probably done some to the vehicle, right? I'm just saying.
That's true.
Yeah, it would technically damage the vehicle, so the damage.
10 damage!
Yep. Let's see. So it hits 170. Alrighty. Olga, what are you wanting to do?
I don't know. Continue driving. What can she do?
Well, you can have one of the other passengers drive. Loopsy and Anais are still in the vehicle.
Oh yeah, they're just
You
chilling.
want to switch with me because I'm doing a shit job at attacking?
Oh, go big baby eyes that you want to switch.
Guys, yeah, I'm not doing too good right now.
Okay, so
Try
Olga,
your luck.
so Olga and Enzo switch. Olga, so what? So you're going onto the wrecking ball?
Either the wrecking ball or the chomper. Hang on, I forgot how to read for a sec there. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do the wrecking ball.
All right, wrecking ball.
Do I get plus anything?
+9 to hit.
Oh, okay. Hang on. So 25.
Okay, roll 8d8 +4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Oh shit, where's my D8?
It's 8d8 +4.
Okay, I rolled 2 and then I realized I gotta start writing these down as I'm rolling them, so give me 1 sec.
You can just go ahead and use Dice Maiden if you just want a quickie.
Yeah, but I like rolling my dice.
Okay.
Getting a lot of 1s, so I'm starting to reconsider, but...
Oh no.
You said +4?
Yep.
So 30 damage.
Dang.
Which means now I have to roll from another mishap.
These guys fucked with the wrong demon grinder.
Okay, 9. Weapon malfunction.
Oh.
One of the weapons malfunctions. So, I'm guessing its chomper just got wrecked. So, it can no longer use its chomper.
But that's my favorite Land Before Time character.
Aw, same.
Anywho, it's this thing's
You're
turn.
a nerd.
You're the
So
one
it's
who-
going to try to hit with its own wrecking ball.
Doesn't it roll for disadvantage?
It does roll for disadvantage.
Because of the axle.
Because of, let's see, a 6. And an 18. Oh, that has to take the 6. So its chomper misses. Or, sorry, its wrecking ball misses.
Chomper's broken.
So it's going to go ahead and try to shoot with its harpoons.
Are they at a disadvantage too? Is everything at a disadvantage?
Because of the axle. 18. And I have to pick the 3, so the harpoon also misses.
I'm sorry.
I know, one other thing.
Uh-oh.
So the Mind Flayer, being really fucking frustrated, sort of raises up its hand and begins to cast an ice wall in front of you. The ice wall forms in front, begins to form in front of your demon grinder. Go ahead and make a dex
Quick.
save.
Quick, someone counter that spell.
Could I melt it with a fireball?
You can cast it.
Would Dispel
Will it
Magic
melt
work?
it?
Would Dispel Magic get rid of it?
Yeah, Dispel Magic would get rid of it.
I have Dispel Magic.
Oh, go crazy with it. Yeah.
I've never done Dispel Magic. Let me see.
Right, but can you use Dispel Magic as a reaction?
I don't know. Trying to look at it. It is an action, so I'll have to wait until her turn.
Yeah, so that's why Olga has to make a dex save. Unless she wants to crash.
No, it's Enzo this time.
Or Enzo has to make a dex save
Enzo!
unless she wants to crash.
Enzo, please.
Is it my dex stats or?
The vehicle's dex stats.
Alright, well, this will probably be fine. This will be fine. Just the dex. Just the dex. Okay, okay, hold on. So, like, just for funsies, what is the DC for this, like, save? Like, you can tell me before I tell you to roll. Like,
Just
is
open.
it maybe? Is it maybe?
Rip
Is that maybe?
no, just
the
rip,
DC?
rip the
Is
band-aid
Enzo
off. What
having
did you
a
roll?
bad day?
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Okay, so no, that is not. You didn't even make the most
Are you
minimal.
sure? Are you sure it's not close? I don't know. I think it's pretty close.
No.
Just in my soul.
Oh my gosh, Enzo!
So the vehicle is thoroughly rammed into the ice wall.
No!
Your front is now jammed into the thing.
So wait, how thick is this ice wall? Because this vehicle's pretty fucking beefy.
It's a pretty thick ice wall.
What the fuck?
Hey, Olga, I forgot to tell you, Enzo never got his driver's license. I'm sorry.
Enzo!
It didn't seem important.
We'll go swing her wrecking ball at it and tell
Okay.
it to shut up.
So, anyways, you crash into the ice wall, and the vehicle stops next to you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Like it could stop that suddenly.
With its shaking.
Well, I mean, it's kind of wobbling now, so I mean, it wobbles next to you. And I've already revealed what it is. It's an Alhoon.
So wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
What's the wrecking ball? Is it just off of one side or is it off the top? Can it basically go around the whole vehicle?
Well, it's basically around the you were close enough to where it could work, but if you're wanting to
No.
if you're wanting to just continually wreck the wrecking ball from the vehicle,
I'm asking, can it circle our vehicle?
it can go every which direction. Yes.
Because Olga can like just start, kind of like just start swinging around our vehicle. Like everybody comes within this radius gets a wrecking ball. Kind of like walking towards someone while windmilling your arms.
So you're wanting to just kind of spin it, essentially, just spin the wrecking ball madly.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, roll for it.
What do I even roll for? I'm just spinning it. I'm not hitting anything.
Well, you're wanting to hit the wall, right? That's why
No.
you're doing it.
Well, I guess it would hit the wall, huh? Then she's going back and forth? No, she doesn't want to hit the wall.
Okay, so
She's trying to use it as a temporary defense.
okay. I mean, sure, you do that. You are swinging the ball. You're flailing the wrecking ball madly. So,
That's what I wanted.
so the Alhoun, as well as a skeletal figure, in robes, sort of follows behind him, along with 4 of those little Miragon fucks, as they come out, and with a psychic boom, the Alhoun just sort of like, "You can't stay in that forever, mortals."
Just tell me when it's Puddle's turn.
Yeah, it's Puddles' turn.
Is it Puddle's turn?
Yeah, it's Puddles' turn.
Oh, she dispels magic.
Oh, she dispels magic. Cool. Now for the Alhoun's reaction. He
Oh.
negates.
Ah!
Hang on. He can negate a negate?
Yes.
How does that work? What would that be?
It's a spell. Dispel magic is still a spell.
Does he have a reaction?
Yes.
It's not at him, and he still can do it.
He can do it to any spell. It does not have to be directed at him.
That's just an ability, I guess.
Well, he's used them both up, but yes.
Okay.
He used them both up.
Can really aim the harpoon at the guy in the robes and just shoot it like through him. Can I harpoon him?
Sure.
And it's +5 to hit.
Sure.
Can't negate a harpoon.
How's a 21 sound?
Cool. You try to do that. So one of the Miragon activate one of its abilities, which is...
God!
I wasn't gonna make this easy for you.
Well, fuck off!
I wasn't gonna make this easy for you. Anyways,
You weren't already.
It was already hard!
We got our butts kicked and we're like having panic attacks like a couple sessions ago.
Ah!
anyways,
You gonna do this to a sickly man? I just snot rocketed so bad because I'm sick and ill and deathly ill and sickly, and
so
you're
the-
doing this to me?
so one of the Miragon activates its reaction, which is called Loyal Bodyguard.
Oh.
So the Miragon literally jumps up in front of the spear and takes the hit instead.
Wow.
Does it not have to roll like a dexterity or some shit to do that successfully?
Nope, it just kind of takes the damage. So roll for damage.
Ugh, you're a fucking boo-boo the fucking bitch boy, okay? That was good damage too, that was 12!
So the Miragon, you hit it. Yep, you hit a Miragon and it's bleeding, but it sort of happily sort of takes the damage for its master.
All right, guys, we just gotta eat all of his buddies, and then we can eat his ass.
How many buddies does he have again?
4.
We can eat his ass, you say.
Oh
Wink.
my gosh.
But so the other fella next to him, the other robed skeletal figure, is just sort of like, Master, are you sure of this is a wise choice? We don't have that many. Silence. We can handle these.
Can they handle 4 snakes?
4 whole sticks.
4 whole snicks. So that, by the way, that's
No,
what
I'm
the
not. I'm
robed
not
fella
hurling
looked like.
snakes at him yet.
Sexy.
Yep, that is a deathlock.
Can I talk to them?
Yes.
Willie's gonna call out and ask, "Hey, what's your problem? What's the deal? We didn't want to fight. You started this."
You are quite wanted, small one, and we aim to collect the reward.
Well, I don't want to be collected.
Yeah, well, consider. You've been trying to get us all this time, and even though you're at a bit of an advantage now, I don't necessarily feel too threatened. I feel like I can get out of this pretty easily, actually. So, maybe you should reconsider the fact that we're wanted for a reason, and that reason is we've been doing a whole lot of important shit and getting away with it. You know, like... Well, I mean, take a look at all the damage you've sustained already. Do you really think it's gonna be worth it if you can't follow through with what you're trying to do?
Are you trying to persuade him?
Yes. And I will persuasion. And I will
Hold on.
persuasion.
Okay, sorry. I gotta work. I gotta work a text.
And I
Anywho,
will persuasion.
So yes, roll persuasion.
What is it? What does a 26 get me?
Oh wow.
Let's see. No.
Also, how far away are they?
Mm. Well, the Deathlock looks a little bit convinced at the argument, and the Deathlock that's next to him is just sort of like, maybe at the very least we should reconsider, my master. Perhaps if we... And the Alun just sort of grabs his Deathlock by kind of the neck and just sort of hovers him up into the air and just sort of like... Do you dare question me? No, my master. I'm not questioning you.
I think you should dare question him. Hold on. That's your boss and he treats you like that? He's gonna try to, like, he's trying to, like, stun the guy into stopping choking the death guy.
The Deathlock.
It's like, hold on. Stand up for yourself. Who does this fucker think he is?
And the Alhun just sort of looks over at you and it's just sort of like, he is mine, and this is none of your concern.
No, it's kind of my concern. I'm watching a domestic happen.
And he's just kind of choking still. Just sort of like...
Buddy, I think you need to reconsider your work contract if this is how your boss gets to treat you. Maybe you should start a union.
This one wouldn't. This one has already signed his soul to me. And he couldn't fulfill his pact. Which is why he is here to begin with.
What happens if you die then? Does he get freed of having to owe you?
You say as if such a thing were that easy, little one.
I'm just asking. I'm curious about the terms and conditions.
Enough of this! And he just sort of forms a mind bolt and immediately fires you.
Oh no.
Okay, so let me roll for him. He's gonna go ahead and shoot a mind blast at you. Okay, so
Does he have to beat my AC or?
spell save AC anyway.
What did he roll?
He rolled a dirty 20. So now you have to take a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy, okay. intelligence. He's not very smart. He tried to talk the guy out of a fight. You think Willie's smart? You think Willie's smart? What was it again?
16.
No.
So you.
Sorry.
So, anyways, you now take 8d4 damage. So. Uh, 4d8. Plus 4. Okay. So you take 14 psychic damage. And you are now stunned for 1 minute.
Mm.
So.
I consider that initiative.
Yep, that is initiative. So let's roll initiative, fellas.
Okay. So 15 plus 3, 18.
Man,
Oh no,
sure are nice.
Enzo, please.
Did he fuck up?
Only a little, I guess.
He's stuck behind the wheel of a car.
Enzo, maybe if you wiped the tears from your eyes, you'd roll better.
I'll roll for the Alhoun. No, Alhoun is last. Let's do Deathlock.
What's his name, really quick?
He has not revealed his name, but he is an
Well,
Alhoun. He's an Alhoun. So A-L...
And Alhoun.
Yep.
Okay, that's just really funny because we have a character. I know in a different campaign there's a character named Alhoun, and I was like,
Oh,
No,
interesting.
But no, an Alhoun is a... They are a special type of mind flayer.
Throwing mind flares at it?
Interesting. Tucks that over.
Let's see.
Oh, you think it's a nod about your character's something in the other game?
Oh, I don't know. It's very possible it doesn't mean anything, but it was a wild coincidence.
Yeah, it is. We fight mind flares, guys.
You guys are fighting your first mind
Could I-
flayer.
Okay, could I?
Could you? What? No.
I rolled a 26 and it didn't work. But can I make an argument for something? What if the guy that he was just choking was on our side in the fight?
Okay,
What
so
if Willie did convince him, huh?
So that's the Miradon. That's the first Miragon. So the the blue fella. I'll go ahead and do the pink ones next.
What if it, what if it worked?
Okay, so that's the pink one. All right. Next, we're doing the yellow fella.
Dermis refuses to entertain my whims.
Yeah, he was not answering at all.
No. Well,
But I was
also,
a 26!
and I'm also busy. So, and this is the orange one, which is final. And now for the Deathlock. I'm gonna roll the Deathlock's initiative. Like I said, no, you guys aren't squirming your way out of an encounter this time.
Oh.
I'm not trying to squirm my way out. I'm making a genuine argument that I
He's
rolled a
using-
26. I rolled a 26, and it amounted to nothing, and I'm very sad about it.
He's
Anywho,
using the talents
so
he
that's the
has.
Deathlock's initiative. Okay, there you go.
It's a lot of enemies. Look at all those rolls.
Yeah, exactly. That's part of why I was like, wouldn't it be nice if we got a new friend and he helped us in this stupid fight?
How many were there to start? Because we knocked out 3 of them, and
There
then
were a
we
lot
pinned
in
one.
the car.
Gosh.
Did Anais get a roll?
Oh yeah, I forgot Anais and Lulu. Okay, so let me get Anais's. Yeah, hers should be just Dex. So hers is also a +2. Okay. Same as the. Yep, hers is a 19 and Lulu's. Hers is a 1. Is a 21!
Oh. Lulu, what are you doing, baby?
Okay. So there you go. There's your initiative.
That's a... Can we have a list of that? That's a big group.
Okay, so like I said, I'll go around. So the Alhoun was 3. Then the green Maragon was 17. And then Maragon was 9. The yellow Maragon was 18. And the orange Maragon was 20. The Deathlock was 18. Anais was 19. And then Lulu was 21.
Okay, so doing this in order. So between enemies having the same number as our side, does our side always go ahead of that, or how does that work?
Well, they follow the same rules, which would be it's whoever has the higher dexterity.
So Olga and the orange Maragon are both 20.
So it would be Olga first.
Okay.
Oh, gee, me first. 1 sec. I was trying to look at my stuff.
You're not first. Lulu's actually first. I'm just trying to make the list.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly.
Lulu looked at this group and said, heck no. So between Puddles and Anais would be ahead, right?
Yeah.
Puddles is 18, so yeah, Anais would. That says Puddles in the Deathlock, excuse me. And the Yellow Maragon. There's 3 18s.
It would be Puddles, Deathlock, Yellow Maragon.
I don't really need to put their numbers, do I?
You can just put the order of the list if you want.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'll still do the numbers. It helps me organize it in my brain because there's a lot going on here. 18. Is that everybody? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this should be everybody in order. Big fight, guys. Big group.
Oh, by the way, honey, so
Yes.
I'll just go ahead and get this. So work just called in a moment ago, and they're wanting me to come in at 6 tomorrow because I guess one of the employees had an unfortunate death in the family.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So now they're down 2 people.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm happy to take you if you need.
Okay. All right. All right. But anyways, okay. Let's go ahead and begin. Lulu is first. Oh no, Lulu is first.
Lulu, what are you doing?
Lulu is getting adventurous, I see.
Lulu got sick of seeing her friends bullied.
I guess she definitely got sick of her friends being bullied. So I bet Lulu can do it. Let's see if she can. Whoop. Okay, sorry about that work stuff. But anyways, Lulu. Okay, little
Lulu.
elephant, what do you do?
Lulu, please.
Okay, so the first thing she's going to do she's going to do Trumpet of Blasting. And she's going to go ahead and do it on that Miragon, the orange one. So, shit, that means this fella has to make a Constitution saving throw. No, he sure didn't. Okay. So that means now this fella has to take... Let's see. Ooh, 15 damage. This is also the fellow that was shot with the spear. So... Oof, okay. Woofa. So yeah, Lulu shoots out her horn and she blasts lightning from it. And shoots it. Lulu actually kind of looks a little bit surprised at this. But she sort of just shakes it off and is just sort of like... Yeah! Take that!
No.
Olga, you're next.
I'm so glad that I had that time to research because I was like, there's no way I have technically 4 attacks. Because I realized that my Eldritch Blast has 2 beams, and I have 2 attacks from Fighter. They do not overlap. So I'm not OP yet. But I am going to cast Hex on one of the dudes. I don't know which one. One that's looking alright. I want him to suffer.
Nah.
I guess the yellow one in the back? Is that one?
So which one? The yellow one? Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and, yeah, you can shoot him.
I'm not shooting him.
Or what are you going to do?
Not yet. I'm casting Hex.
Okay.
So, let me grab my D6. Ooh, nice. Okay, so that guy gets 6 necrotic damage. And I choose for him to have disadvantage on con saves.
That was 6 damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And that was my bonus action, so now
what-
I'm gonna shoot him.
And what disadvantage did you have him at?
Con. Con ability checks.
Okay. Okay, so what are you going to do now?
Okay, so I'm going to Eldritch Blast, and I have 2 beams now. Those I have to roll. I had to roll separate rolls. I got a 19 in one, and a very clean, pristine 20. A natural 20 on the second attack.
Okay. Alright. Those both hit.
Is it double damage on the 20?
Yep, double damage on the dirty 20.
Yay! Okay. So that's 4 damage for the first attack, and it's double. I only rolled a 1 for the second attack, so it's 2.
So how much damage total?
6.
For the yellow guy. Okay.
I should have lied and said my 4 was the domes.
Yeah. But you do a fair amount of damage to the yellow fella. As he is, he's now thoroughly, he's wobbling. So, and he does wobble, and he is feeling just a little bit, he's feeling a little sick. So, yeah. Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the orange fella's turn. And the orange fella, he's looking pretty miffed, pretty pissed, and okay. So he's gonna go ahead and move up to you. And he's gonna go ahead and attack with his halberd. He's going to go ahead and use his multi-attack to attack 3 times.
What the fuck am I doing in the front line?
I don't know. Usually you're in the back.
Yeah, oh well.
Nope, he whiffed that. Pretty sure he whiffed that one too. Because I think yours is an 18, right? Your AC?
Absolutely not. It is a 13.
Okay, so he hit that one.
I'm not actually very good with AC, so
And he missed. So
Five.
he was only able to get one.
5 and a miss.
Okay, so that means now he will do 1d10 plus 2. 12 damage. So he swicks, and he finally hits on the final swing of that axe. Or that halberd of his.
oof, my kitty.
Oh.
The orange Maragon just sort of looks at you, just with those weird little baby eyes of his. Let's see. Anais is going to go ahead and get up close. And let's see. She's a 9th level paladin. So let's see. She Oh. This is a lot of cool. No, she can't. Nah, she can't. Alright. Alright, I guess that's all she can really do until she gets up there. Alright, Puddles, your turn.
Puddles is going to summon a Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
I think it only attacks enemies. Let me double check that actually before I do it. Any creature hostile to you. Okay, yeah. It only attacks enemies. It only attacks enemies.
It only attacks enemies. Yep. So
Yeah.
let's see how it works. Anchors allows you to move so it's right into. Okay, so anyone that gets hostile to you. Okay, cool. So, yep, you cast it, and you see this beautiful flowing water image of. It's almost sort of like a water elemental, but it's not. It's clearly like radiating like radiant energy instead of like the water elemental energy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically a light elemental, but it's it's clearly blue, showing that blue glow of Eldoth sort of surrounding it, as it appears behind you, just sort of hands at the ready to just sort of smack anything that comes near you.
Puddles has a ooh moment because she's never done that before.
Okay, so it's any space that you. So what space are you wanting this fella to occupy?
See, that's the question. I was tempted to just put it between us and the bad guys.
You can.
Have it be like a barrier.
So you think in the middle here?
Yeah.
This blue dot will be it then. There you go.
Huzzah!
I don't know if it can move? Can it move?
I don't think it says.
Okay. So only like within 10 feet of a guardian. So I guess if anyone wants to get close to you, they'd have to. Alright, cool. So you do that.
Yeah.
Alright. It's the Deathlock's turn. So the Deathlock, being kind of a coward. It's going to go ahead and attack with 2 Grave Bolts. It's going to go ahead and attack 2 Grave Bolts at Willie.
Oh no!
Yay!
No!
$15. $22. Okay, so that was a crit on that one, and I'm on this. Okay, hold on. Let me just check Willie's Daisy. Not that great. Okay, let's get that white plate armor. Well, I guess that means the first death bolt, the first grave bolt didn't hit, but the second one did, and it doubled.
Wait, how much damage is that?
2d10 plus 3. It's 22 damage. So he was hesitant at first when he shot the first one, but with the second one, his resolve sort of, picks up again, and he shoots the second grave bolt, and it lands. You feel your life just sort of sap out of you a little bit as you take a little bit of necrotic damage.
Yay! Yay!
How's he looking?
42.
So he's holding up, just not in the best way. The yellow Maragon is next. So the yellow Maragon is going to try to go up here. And that'll be the end of its turn.
Is that within 10 feet?
Nope. Or actually, yeah, it is actually. So now it takes the 20 radiant damage. Or it has to make a dex save. Which it didn't. It rolled a 3. So... Yep, so it'll take the full brunt of the 20 damage from the Guardian.
Heck yeah!
So it's, it sort of recoils and it's just sort of... as it gets hit by the radiant blasts from the elemental. Okay, who next? The green. Okay. Green fella's gonna risk it. So now he has to make one. Nope, he whiffed it too. Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Puddle summoned a guardian, and it's kicking everyone's butts that try to walk near us.
Hell yeah. Thank you for our lives, Puddles.
2 enemies have taken 20 damage, and all Puddles has done is sit there.
Okay. Willie, it's your turn.
Am I not stunned still?
You are still stunned. So go ahead and make that same intellect check.
Okie dokie. I rolled a 4.
Oop.
Oh my gosh.
Guess I'll die.
Hmm.
Ah.
Okay, the red Miragon is next. The red Miragon is going to go ahead and get up on there. And that's all he can do. Because, yeah. Enzo, your turn.
Okay. Can you give me just a little rundown of who has taken damage while I was gone?
Willie? Olga, I think? Has Olga taken damage?
Like a little bit?
Like a teeny bit.
She has.
But Willie has the most damage taken.
What about enemy-wise?
The yellow guy has disadvantage on con. Psst, 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 pay attention.
I don't think I have much that'll do anything con-wise, though. But
Really? I thought con would be helpful for you.
I have high constitution, but I don't think I have anything that like inflicts like a con save on one.
Oh shoot! I was trying to be helpful to you.
Kisses you. You're still amazing. I love you so much.
Well, what does? I'll take the L for this time, but when I move it, I can change it to a different one.
I don't think I have anything. Cause I just punch a bunch. That's
Punch
all
a
I
bunch.
do.
Punch
That's a good
bunch.
fighting name.
Right?
Punch a bunch.
Maybe dexterity. If like, I don't know. It would really be. There is nothing that I guaranteed cast that will like make someone have to do any kind of rolls or anything.
All right. I guess in that case, if anybody wants me to inflict any specific curse upon them, just speak up.
What are they having to roll for the guardian?
Dex saves.
Dex saves. That's something.
I guess dexterity it is next time.
Yep. So you're gonna dash up to one of these fuckers?
I think what I will actually do is I'll dance up to the yes, that one, blue green. No, yeah. Since poor sweet Willie is paralyzed or stunned.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's been a while, Derm.
Go ahead and hit for the green fella.
Hold on one sec. I'm sorry, I've forgotten everything about how I fight. Give me one extra second.
It's okay.
Take your time. So mad at myself. I think I have access to a spell that gets rid of effects like what Willie's got, but I didn't select it. Curses.
Alright, 2 of those sucked ass, but 1 was pretty good.
Okay, so what did you roll?
Gonna go find my old fucking copy paste to make this easier. Oh, why? But would I do that? It's easier to just type it out. I'm stupid.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do 3 quarterstaff attacks because I get 2 attacks and then I get a bonus attack. Oh shit, that's +7. Maybe none of these were shit, actually.
I guess that depends. Are any of them above a 16?
Well, Oh, 1 certainly is. One is a nat 20, baby!
Oh, heck
That's
yeah.
double.
Double damage plus whatever the vicious staff does.
Which I think just adds to it.
I have to see. When you roll 20 on your attack roll, the target takes an extra 7 damage. So it'll be double damage plus an extra 7.
How much damage?
It'll be when I roll the damage, it'll be double damage, and then it'll be +7.
Double plus 7. Okay, got it. Roll the damage.
Where's the fucking thing?
Ah!
D8 is one of the hardest ones for me to actually fucking remember what it looks like and find it. But I found it. $23 damage, baby.
Heck yeah.
Oh, you basically brought this fella down bleeding. They are down to basically 2.
Wait.
Mm.
Oh
plus
man,
8
are you
is 7.
sure that 15 wasn't close enough? Also, what?
Didn't you say it was double damage?
Yeah, 8 plus 8.
Oh.
But yes, the green fella, you whack, but then do a final just sort of really deadly thing, and considering it's already sort of been burning from radiant damage this entire time, it just sort of coughs up its blah.
Actually, let me think about something. Hold on, one sec. So I would also like to use 1 key point for flurry of blows.
Okay,
Heck yeah,
sure.
Take him out.
Let's just get this out of the way.
Mm.
He's mad from all those
So-
misses.
So that's. Oh wait. No, actually, I already used my bonus action. Never mind, I can't.
Okay.
Uh,
To do the
Close
extra
Bonus
attack.
action was my extra one. That was the 20.
Yeah, so, yep, this guy is wobbling and just kind of, it just sort of pukes blood from under its mask. It's, yep, this fella is just not feeling too good. Alright. The Alun's turn. Let's see what the Alun can do. Y'all better hope he can't do much. Okay, That's a melee. So he's gonna go ahead and shoot 2 arcane bolts at Enzo.
Owie! Don't do that.
Sorry, he kind of that's kind of his thing. That is kind of his thing. Oh. Oh, he whiffed that. Even with the advantage he had, he whiffed that.
Ha ha! Fuck
Nice.
you!
Nice.
Oh, well, I fucked that up too. Okay. Not that one, though. Okay, and he will go ahead and deal. Hmm? Hi, fella. What were you? Okay. Oh, there you go. 31.
No.
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 So what?
No.
So what do you do?
No.
Oh no.
So what do you do? What do you do to do the no?
No. I
Well-
tell him no. He has to respect that.
Respect
you
my
can't.
boundaries.
You just shot the second one, and now you did 31 damage. So
31 damage.
that's arcane bolts.
Oh my gosh.
I like how Dermis is like, I'm not gonna make this easy for you, even for me trying to do something minuscule to make this easier. And then he's like, okay, 31 damage. Eat my cock. Like, bro, come on.
Gosh.
Okay, but now you take it. So
I guess.
unless you have,
I still
unless
have
you-
a good-
unless you think that if you think that your thing can deflect arcane bolts.
My dick can do a lot. But no, it can't do that.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I did a better damage.
Engie. Okay. Okay. So Lulu's up next.
Could we actually call it here because we're at
Here.
our time?
Yeah, it is up to the max, or it's up to the rotation. So we'll save the rotation for next time. Alright.